Hey, ever wonder how they get those deer to cross the little yellow signs? So back in 2012, this woman, they call her Donna the Deer Lady, called into a radio show called the Morning Playhouse on Y94 in Fargo, North Dakota. It's a gripe show or event show, and she had a legitimate gripe in her mind. The DJs asked Donna what's on her mind, and this is where all hilarity or sadness breaks out.
Now, Donna, you got quite the vent today. It sounds like what's going on with you.
Well, I wanted to voice my opinion on something that's been bothering me for a really long time.
Okay.
I tried writing the newspaper and contacting TV stations, but nobody seems to want to help me with this. So that's why I'm calling you guys.
What's
Okay,
the issue?
Well, over the past few years, I've been involved in 3 separate car accidents involving deer.
Mm-hmm.
With the population and everything. Each of these incidents, they've occurred shortly after I saw a deer crossing sign on the highway. Well, my frustration is that Minnesota and North Dakota Departments of Transportation would allow these deer crossings to be in such high traffic areas. I mean, I've even seen them on the interstate.
So Donna is completely serious and has no clue why the deer crossing signs have to be in such high traffic areas.
Well, yeah, the deer crossing sign is there to allow the deer to know that's where they need to cross.
The satirical spin on this is that the DJs were so just dumbfounded that there was somebody out there that believed that the deer crossing signs were telling the deer that they needed to cross there. They actually went along with it. Have a listen.
Right. And all these car accidents you had involved a deer after you'd saw a deer crossing sign.
Exactly. I mean, I'm trying to watch out for the deer, but speed limit's 55, 65. How am I supposed to, you can't brake really quick if the deer just is crossing in that deer crossing area.
So you'd like to see these signs move somewhere safer?
Right. If we can move them, don't put deer crossing signs on the interstate or freeways. Put them in lower traffic areas.
What initially made me like this soundbite is that she didn't only call the radio station, she'd also contacted newspapers, local and state government to find out why they couldn't move the deer crossing signs, because she'd been in 3 car accidents that involved deer shortly after she had passed deer crossing signs, and she got nowhere with them. So she wanted her story to be heard, no pun intended, and contacted the radio station.
Yeah, I mean, you say you've tried to contact quite a few people about this.
Right, yeah. I wrote at least 3 or 4 letters, and
we will spread the word, okay? We will try to kind of help you raise some awareness for this issue, okay?
Oh, thank you. We need to move those deer crossing signs.
We appreciate your comment this morning.
All right, thanks.
Bye.
I was doing a little research on this, and someone actually had a pretty good idea if we could get the deer to use them. But let's dig deer crossing tunnels. That way we don't have to worry about them crossing the highway. I don't know, maybe we can hire some crossing guards for them. But in all honesty, I do feel bad for the woman at that very moment that she realizes the signs are not to be read by the deer, but for us as drivers to know that the deer might cross in front of us. I mean, you don't want the deer running out in front of you and whoof. What do you think? Leave your interesting or funny comments in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys next time.